Kirk, a massive 4-1 win today against Swansea City. How was that for you?
It was brilliant. I think the boys took on the messages. Obviously, we reflected this morning off of the back of Saturday. We knew it was going to be a real test today, and I think the boys stood up to it today. And they did everything we asked them to. We looked at the press. We've got the press right today, and we actually got a bit of ruthless finishing as well in the first half. 3-0 up at half time was really good. So then we managed to see out second half. So yeah, we're really pleased.
And obviously a big win in the Premier League Development Cup today. We've got Cardiff and Wrexham too, playing all the Welsh sides. You know, how much of an experience is that for the team, and how much can you learn from games like today?
I think it's massive. I think when it's a competitive game, like we played a few sides pre-season that were a little bit higher category than us, but playing them in a competitive game where there's something on it, they obviously want to win as well, which is massively important for us to see where we're at. And you can see today the likes of Harry Gray, Bodie again in midfield. Joe did really well today. There was just a number of people you could mention in terms of performances today that really stood out. Kean as well, which then gets you momentum in the game, and I think those games are the ones they step up in, and they've done that again today.
And one thing you picked up on there before was the ruthless finishing. Obviously in the past games we can't hide away from it. It's something that we haven't been doing. But what was the talks in the changing rooms beforehand to make that happen today?
Again, it's just those decisions for the team rather than selfish decisions. Can you make the right decision for the team to score? I thought at the end Joe was going to square it, and he managed to put it in the bottom corner. But I think overall those bits today were the right types. You look at the set piece today where Charlie heads it back across goal rather than at goal. A couple of weeks ago that would have been an attempt at goal rather than unselfish. Let's put it back in for someone else to score. So that was part of the decisions today.
Yeah, and a massive win against the Cat 2 side now. We've proven that we can do it against big teams before. We've seen that before. We've been competing with men's teams too. How important now is this to transfer this over to the Youth Alliance League and try and get them results against them teams too?
Yeah, I think it's now that bit of can we take this performance into Saturday. The boys spoke about it before. They spoke about it on Saturday as well in terms of making sure they were better. And they knew it was slightly below standards in terms of where we've been. So I think it's down to them and their determination to show what they're about and what they've got. And they've done that again today, and they've shown the learning that we've taken place. That's 9 weeks worth of work, and they've actually shown it today, and that maybe the pennies dropped today, and we can start to step forward.
And that takes us to the Youth Alliance League this weekend at home against Wycombe. Now, how important is it to keep the momentum going and getting them 3 points this weekend? Yeah,
hopefully. I say, it's again, can they repeat what they've done today? And that's always the challenge when it's a Tuesday, Saturday. And they obviously played Saturday as well. So trying to get that next performance is what's important, and hopefully we can get that performance in on Saturday and show what we were about.
Yeah, and one last thing, obviously with the Premier League Development Cup getting the win now, how important is it to showcase who we are as a team, off the pitch, on the pitch, in these type of cups against the bigger sides? Yeah,
I think it's really important. Like I said, it's the learning experiences that they get from this, to play against sides that are really competitive, are good with the ball, where we may not dominate the ball in these games. So it's trying to get an understanding of that, which sets us up for future learning, and that's what it's about. It's about all the learning experiences that come together to produce players, and hopefully we'll get 2 or 3 across the line with these performances as we go.